Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show live. Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.breal.tv. We welcome all that are watching from all the spizzies, you know what I'm saying? And to my right, the Concentrate King, Cali Blaze.
What's up, everybody? Sitting in for C on a Thursday.
That's right, sitting in for C. And to his right, the legendary Psycho Leezy.
Salud, amigos.
That's right. And up at the treehouse crew, both the blah, 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 and the dominant one.
Yo, we're doing good up here, B. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Nice.
Had a long night, surprisingly. Well, not too long. We'll talk about it.
Looked like a fun night.
It was a fun night. I got the Rolling King. The Rolling King.
Yeah, what to do, people? It's cracking.
Mr.
Oh, prestige.
Mr. Adaptable, Mr. Prestige himself, Pedro.
Yeah, what to do?
That's his new name. Did you know that? His new nickname is Prestige.
All right.
So don't call him Pedro. You call him Prestige.
Prestige worldwide.
Or you could always call him Press.
Yeah.
Press.
For short.
Prosty.
Or if you want to call him Steege.
Prosty.
That's my homie Steege right here. What's that, bro?
Definitely not prostate. E-zone.
Not prostate. We got E-zone in the building.
Give prostate exam.
With that spirit, with the spirit jersey looking mighty, you know.
Well, we're the
Looks good.
according to theme park calendars, what is it? September 1st is the official day where it starts, and that's the official start. Well, at least for Disney parks. I know Not started a little bit earlier. It's already on and cracking.
Word up.
But
Crazy.
yeah,
I want to say this right off top because, you know, I know sometimes we just get ramped up and forget to say things. But I got to say salute to my bro, Busta Rhymes. Called me out of the blue yesterday, you know, because he's doing a tour with 50 Cent right now, the Final Lap tour. And, you know, usually I don't go to these events unless I'm called upon, you know what I mean, or unless we're playing. And Busta called me. I was already home. I drove my ass all the way home. I was in the valley, you know, waiting to have dinner.
already home, like chilling.
Already home chilling. Had
Like,
my shoes on.
house shoes on and shit.
Yeah, house shoes on. I was about to roll me the kickback joint. You know, I had the on the way home joint, but I was now, you know, prepping the home joint.
The real joint.
And I get a call from Exhibit first, but I didn't have my phone with me. I saw that I had missed the call, and I'm like, oh, Exhibit called, and then followed by a text. He said, hey, Busta's trying to get you know, a hold of you. And then I saw a missed call from a New York number, and I was like, oh, okay, that must be Bust. So I hit him up, and he was like, yo, son, I know it's last minute, and I apologize in advance, but could you come down?
Bring it.
And rock hand on the pump with me tonight, with me and Spliff. I'm like,
Done.
you know, yeah, let me call you back in 15 minutes. I didn't even call him back in 15 minutes. I hit him like back in 2 minutes. I said, yeah, I'm going to be there.
Is he quitting?
Is he quitting? No.
What?
I think that's the 50 Cent thing. It's the Final Lap, meaning 50 Cent probably not going to tour anymore. But, you know, every time a rapper says that, they end up coming back for a show or a tour.
Stuff.
But it was a pretty dope. It was dope. Like the crypto was packed. like top to bottom. I got Pedro in, and he got some really dope footage. Yeah. And I was up there hanging with Busta, and Problem was up there. My man, Ab-Soul was in the house too. Salute to my man Ab-Soul. He was in the building. We're gonna try to get Problem and Ab-Soul down here, and we're trying to get Busta down here, but they got these shows popping off. But yeah, went up there, rocked hand on the pump. Crowd was awesome, but they were having some technical issues with the production, man. Like Busta had to wait like 45 minutes before he went on because the LED screen kept like popping off because one bulb in the whole system was faulty. It was shutting down the whole system.
Wow.
And it put them behind by 45 minutes. But I'll tell you what, people didn't give a damn when he went out there. I mean, Busta got like a catalog of slappers. So when he came on, they didn't give a goddamn if that LED screen was on or not. They were just feeling these guys' vibe. And Problem went out, place got lit, because like the West Coast loves Problem, you know what I'm saying? They love problems, and they love Problem. And, I came out, and people were surprised that I was even there because, again, I don't come out to these sort of things. And it was cool. It was good reception. And, again, Pedro got some incredible footage. Again, I was already home. I didn't even change. I didn't even have time to change. I had to just pop it back off and head back down there. Everybody was there though.
Yeah, I was packed. There was a lot of people in there that I didn't think were there.
They came to see Busta and 50. Also Bia was up there. Bia did some stuff.
I was pretty packed.
Yeah, they had it packed, man. The Bripto was bripping, son.
I didn't even expect to see that many people, but of course, it being 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
I'm
man.
not surprised. I'm like, oh man, he did it right.
People love 50, man. And they love Busta. So a combination of those two guys. Yeah, people are gonna come out for that because if you go see Busta, he's got a show. Like he's got a really good show. He don't mess around. That's one of the best showmen in hip hop right there. And Spliff Star being one of the dopest hype men in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I put him at top 5.
Yeah.
Flavor, Send Dog, Spliff Star, man. And but Send Dog is kind of he's not really a hype man. He's actually an MC.
Word.
You know what I mean?
He's got his own balls.
But he could do both,
Yep.
is what I'm saying.
You got to tell me a little bit more about this second microphone incident.
Oh, so yeah,
talk about
apparently, because I left before this happened, and Pedro missed it because he was geeking off Tyga.
Well, it was YG. So it happened.
Or YG, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so it was while with YG was performing, and you could tell even from being in the crowd, I could tell that 50 was having problems with his mic. And then from there, I didn't know that whole thing happened till after the show, but I was like, yo, it was pretty wild that
Cardi beat his mic.
Yeah.
Word, but I heard the Power 105
Look at this.
got hit in the forehead.
This is the first one. This is just the regular little flick toss. It's the other one.
which looks harmless,
That's the harmless one. That was the harmless one. The other one was the watch the hell out, son.
Oh my
He put the speed on it.
Yeah.
Had he thrown the first pitch out like he threw this mic.
Yeah, right. Look at that.
Again.
Damn.
He Cardi beat it.
Yeah.
And did you say he hit the Power?
He hit a chick from Power 106 in the noggin. She filed charges.
That's a golden goose egg.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got a little divot. Little dip.
He threw it hard as hell for that imprint to be that deep.
You know how bad that hurt?
Yeah.
I could tell you that hurt because the butt of a mic or even the ass end of it, the round part, it's got like a grid. You know what I mean? That'll cut you. And if the bottom of the mic, less, that shit is squared up and like edged out. Bank. If that banks you, it's neither part of the mic feels good if it hits you.
But
At
you know
that
what?
speed.
I kind of feel 50 because for a big event like this, you shouldn't be going through these problems.
I hear you on that, but that's not pro.
It's not
And,
pro,
and
but
especially if you
I
hit,
know where he's coming
but
from.
especially if you, hey, bro, I do it too.
Yeah.
I've had my share of those moments. The one thing I ain't doing is throwing my mic at somebody else.
And getting sued.
I'm sure he wasn't. That happened at my last show in New York. They cut my last song off, and I could have got pissed off.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what?
But you're pro.
I want to keep it professional. I want to
Right.
keep working with these people. So peace to the people. Boom. Let's keep it moving.
I love
I'll throw a
50.
mic.
I love 50. He's one of my favorites, but that moment was not pro at all. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, though. I could say this. They were having problems on stage with hearing the mics all night. Like from Busta's set to 50s, and I would imagine whoever else came on, because it was such a big production, and like where the sound guy was for the stage, the monitor guy, because really that's who you're talking to when you can't hear your mic.
So you're
Right.
saying the artist can't hear themselves back?
Yeah, like
on stage.
they were having
Yeah.
microphone issues, because like when I went out, I could barely hear myself. I knew it was on because I could hear it out there, so I just kept going, but I could barely hear myself.
They
on
didn't do
stage.
no sound check there. Like that's what. Like,
Well, if you're a guest, you're not doing a sound check, and I don't know what they did earlier. But yes, usually for a big show like that, you're sound checking to make sure. But sometimes little things happen during the course of the show. Somebody changes a level or changes a setting, and it screws everything up. So like what I was saying, Les, is the monitor guy. He was like down there, and the stage is elevated way the hell up here. So they needed a go between. Like he needed to tell somebody to tell that guy. It was like a chain of making this guy run down and telling him, and then trying to figure out, and then him trying to communicate which mic it is. And they were having that problem all night. And I guess 50 got a little frustrated. He gonna have a little settlement outside with a chick who had nothing to do with the sound. That's the problem. You know what I mean? He threw the mic at his sound sound engineer, or in the direction of that. But she was standing around there and she caught it.
That's the same as Cardi B. She was trying to hit the person who threw the drink and hit the person next to her.
Right. And
So
that's why you
both
can't do that. I
innocent.
mean, Fred Durst got sued really bad for the same thing. They were doing their own tour, and his sound guy, the front of house guy, kept on messing up the whole night with his mic. Or maybe, I don't know if it was the front of house, but it might have been front of house.
it's a fucked up
And he
mic.
and he threw the mic at the sound guy, and it ends up hitting this lady, gave her like 15 stitches. Boom.
Damn.
I was gonna say, even this like first throw, that's still a pretty hard throw.
It's hard enough.
Nah, you
Even
could
they-
take a hit like that.
No, that's
I
hard
would
enough.
have. They're
With the
heavy,
mic?
bro.
If you're close enough, if you don't see that coming and it hits you in the head, yeah, that's gonna hurt.
But it's not gonna cut you like for like how the second one
could.
did.
It
It could,
It
but
could.
not. It's not like the second one.
E-zone. Those mics are like at least 3 pounds.
Yeah, they're heavy, bro.
They're heavy.
Yep. That will definitely break your head at that speed.
He's standing up on a platform. Whoever he's throwing it down to is
Oh,
down
okay.
at least 3 to 4
I didn't know
feet.
he was up. I thought it
Yeah.
was like almost like at foot level.
No, that's not foot level. That's what I'm saying. Like, see how he's looking down at his sound engineer? It's because he's way down there. How can he see? You know what I mean? Like, and what mic is it?
Even if it was only 3
They,
feet.
they
that's
handed
still
him
tough,
like
yeah.
three different mics or something like that.
You know what though? Shout out to the chick. She got a bag though. She's
getting
get
a
a bag. Yeah, she's like that's.
Couple $100K to pad that wound.
Oh man,
Probably
probably,
more.
more.
More,
Yeah,
right?
probably way more.
Look at that. Yeah, with that throw.
I had
That throw, hey, that was a throw. That was a malice throw right there.
mental anguish.
Yes, look at this. This is a throw in malice right here. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, and he threw it lefty. How about that? He straight up
like
Cardi
Cardi.
beat it. Yeah. Cardi B gave him a left hand throw. So did 50. Look at.
Yeah.
Listen, MCs, don't do this. It's gonna cost you a bag.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you a bag. I don't care how frustrated you are, how pissed off you are, how bad that your monitor guy might have just screwed you up. Think about it like this. You got two guys, right? Your front of house guy who's got the sound going to the fans. That's the important sound. So no matter what this guy's doing over here, just keep going. Even if you can't hear it, it's out there. You know what I mean? It's only if people in the front are telling you, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. That's the only time you should be like, yo, this mic is, you know what I mean? Just keep going. Don't throw your mic because it's going to cost you a bag.
And if you're going to throw it, don't throw it at the crowd.
Yeah,
Throw
don't throw it at the crowd. Throw it to the ground.
At the production crew.
Break the mic on the ground and not break someone's goddamn nose with.
Find out where the audio people are at and start throwing it there.
Yeah, you don't want to do that either. You don't want to do that either because, like I said, that's who I had the problem with, one of the sound guys. And the thought did come through to my head like, yo, I want to crack this dude with the microphone. But I was like, you know what? Took a deep breath. I turned around, looked at the crowd and said, good being here. Peace. Let's keep it moving.
That was better.
We got the money.
That was better.
You got the bag anyway. So
you got your bag. Didn't cost you any of your bag.
Yeah. Keep it professional.
Hey man, I learned that from KRS-One. I saw KRS-One rock a party down here on San Pedro and 9th. There was this little club. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was the Reed or something like. It was a small little shithole club, and his sound went down like everything, and he didn't crack on the sound guys or anything because these guys these kind of parties were new to the homies out here, so their sound equipment was not efficient. He got on top of a table and just rocked his verses, and people that knew the songs were rocking with him in spite of not having a beat behind him. He just got up there and rocked.
Even better of an experience.
It was a dope experience. And then like other shows I've seen where his, sound wasn't all there, he never shit on the sound guy. He just kept going.
Yeah.
And by doing that, people were rocking with him no matter what. And that's what I learned from him. Just keep going and don't bring attention to the deficiency or whatever is happening right then and there. Only that only happens when it's catastrophically bad.
Yeah. And people are 0 for 3 on hitting their victims. Everybody's missing. So
everybody's missing.
Nobody's ever hit their target.
Even if you
don't
and listen, and let's just say you were. Let's say you hit your sound guy.
Right.
Guess what? Your sound guy's suing you.
Gonna sue you
hard.
Yeah.
You know what? You being the sound guy, you should be paying attention to what's going on stage because there's been many times I'm on stage but the mic don't work or something, and I turn around to look at the sound man and he's on his phone or he's talking to somebody. I'm like,
Bolton.
I'm like, yo, man, pay attention.
Hey, but that's why a lot of folks now roll with their own guys, so that they don't got to deal with that because like when you're using somebody that's in-house for their venue, you might get that. Yeah. He might not be superficial. I mean, proficial. You know what I'm saying? He might be that guy like he's dialing it in and then forgetting, and he's looking on his phone, texting his girlfriend. Hey, I'm like doing Psycho Leezy's sound right now. What you think about that? Punk. Like comes. You know what I'm saying?
Like being official.
Yeah. Oh my. So that's why you got to sort of like. That's why most cats, if they can. If they're making enough of the bag that they could take their own sound guy, they take them so they don't have those issues.
And usually those groups, their fucking sounds is amazing.
And if you get a mistake, you ain't really hard on him because you already know it's like, okay, well, this is our guy, and he's usually on the one. So you would ask him instead of getting mad, you'd just be like, hey, what happened right there? Oh man, this or that, and blah blah blah, and you'd talk it out as opposed to it being a stranger, and they because when it's a stranger, you feel like you're doing this all purpose, and they're really not. It's either that they're not fully pro, or they just don't have the experience to troubleshoot, problem solve when something happens and they panic. Because there's guys that know exactly what to do and stay calm in the moment, and they get it back running. And then there's the guys that straight up panic, and they don't work well under. Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and yeah, there's plenty of those type of guys that are working. Because if you got a guy who's producing the show, he don't have a huge budget. He's putting his homies on, not pros. Oh yeah, well my homie knows how to do this, and he does, but he doesn't.
Get a microphone thrown at him.
Get a microphone thrown at him.
Yeah, but overall the whole thing was a pretty dope event. Being there for the whole time. Seeing 50 perform every basically hit that we grew up listening to, and just seeing the people that he brought out.
How'd he sound live?
It was crazy. He sounded good.
Good.
Oh, cause I remember seeing him at High Times, man. His voice
He was
cracked
yelling.
and he didn't really know how to
Bro.
perform. But this one, like you could tell, like on the singing parts, like 21 Questions, like he, like you know, it wasn't. It, but when it came to his verses and his rapping, he was pretty much there.
That could be a new meet and greet gimmick. You know, you get like one of those, you know, dog bite suits. That's like, or one of those big old sumo suits, and just, you know, pay for the experience of 50 or Cardi or any rapper throwing the mic at you.
Here you go.
You put a catcher's thing on. You know,
Immersive.
Helmet on.
Immersive experience.
that way, you know, you get the full.
It goes through the cage part.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that would suck. That would suck, man. But it was cool, man.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
looked cool. Sounded good too.
And then I also caught, I don't know what the fuck I caught, but there was while these like chicks were dancing and shaking their ass, someone like I caught like I caught something. It was like some booty shorts or something. But yeah, I was like, oh wow.
G. Lorraine probably got in here late, but
But
Busta called me out of the blue yesterday, last minute, asked me to come down and rock the set with him, and that's how I got on stage. Just to let y'all know.
Pedro, you got a pair of panties?
Not panties, they were like shorts. Like
Could be from a dude.
Booty shorts.
yeah,
Somebody
booty
threw them
shorts.
at you?
Tranny.
I don't know where it came from. It just came my direction and I caught it. But it came from the stage. It came from like the dance floor.
Should frame it.
Like they were grabbing some shit, then they threw some shit between the legs, and like like it went towards the crowds, and I caught one of many.
Pedro caught himself some booty shorts.
I caught some crap.
And then what's it called? And then supposedly too that night, Tyga had lost his wrist, his diamond wrist bracelet.
Man.
But then like someone gave it back to him.
Stupid.
Oh man,
Not
Yeah.
stupid. That's,
All they got was a thank you.
that's
a
good
dumbass
karma right there.
Yeah, like I don't know where it flew off, but one of his wrist bracelets flew off. And
Oh man,
different
I'd be
footage, you
pissed
able-
off, right? I'd be calling my jeweler like, "Hey man, what kind of janky shit you made me that my
Word.
wrist just pops off my wrist, bye?
You owe me one.
You owe me, man."
Right.
Oh man,
I wouldn't have gave nothing back.
Ah,
yeah.
That's
I mean,
keeping it
pocket
100.
I don't know who's gonna give that back. You better be like a big fan to give it back.
Did
to
dude get hooked up with something, or he just get one of those like that Spider-Man one? Thanks.
He
Spider-Man.
just
one
got on the
thing.
mic. Yeah, he was just like, "Thanks, baby," and
He got a handshake.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks,
That
man.
would have been
On
hot.
the back.
Word, if all I got is Spider-Man thanks, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, dude. If I would have just remember when that robber said it, he held that door. He was like, "Thanks." This was I was like, "Dude, you just killed your uncle."
Come on, man, just give me a drink.
Well, still, dude, that's not the point. But I'm just saying that, like, come on, man. Tiger could have given him some tickets to some other.
Yeah,
So
right.
could've
Yeah,
given them
see, that's the
something,
thing.
bro.
That's the thing. He should have gave him tickets to the next show, backstage passes, what have yous.
A bunch.
Hopefully it
of,
happened though, because the way I saw it, it was big. I guess Big Boy caught it, and he posted it. So hopefully through that, Tiger sees his post and they get in contact. But who knows?
Nada.
Yeah.
And when he brought me out by surprise, it was really by surprise.
Yeah,
Nobody
straight
thought I
up.
was going to be there. I didn't even think I was going to be there. Shoot. But salute to the homie, man. Know what I mean? Say, hey, listen, tag him last night and say thank you
Straight up.
for inviting the doctor onto the stage and that we want to see him on the Dr. Greenthumb show. Go to Busta Rhymes IG right now. Do it. Tag all of us. I dare you, B. I
Yeah,
dare
Busta.
you. You think
Thank
they'll you think they'll do it, Cali Blaze?
They'll do it.
Think they'll do
They're
it?
solid people.
You got faith?
I do.
All right.
Our people are solid.
I got faith because you got faith.
Got it.
Ray says he wants me to scroll down a little bit.
Oh boy. Beach
Oh,
ball.
that's the song with Bia that they did.
Beach ball. Yeah, Bia was in the house.
yeah, for sure. Ray said that, huh, Colton?
He did.
Hey, it looked like Bia's joint was rolled by Psycho Leezy.
Yeah,
He had a beat up joint, son.
she did. I was like, damn.
Hope it was some Cali.
It probably was. It had
Yeah.
to be. I mean, you can't be in Cali and smoke some other shit. That would be
It had no filter.
like sacrilegious.
Because I was just out in New York and they're smoking some doodoo.
Yeah, if you're getting at those cheap smoke shops like
The bodegas.
yeah, bro, or just like a regular like cigar
Indian dude
shop.
back there, you don't even know what he's selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody, talking to Spliff Star yesterday, and he was saying like, it's off the chain over there right now. I mean,
It is.
there's shops out there that ain't even licensed, and they're just going.
They're all unlicensed.
Yeah.
There's only like 20 licenses in the whole city.
They got.
And there's thousands and thousands. I mean it.
I was
thousands.
laughing at your cousin got a shop out there called Mr. Green.
Mr. Green, yeah. Fucking guy.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
I don't know about where he's getting
Don't
his
know.
stuff.
Yeah, I asked him where's this weed is coming from. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. They don't want to answer that. They know, but they can't. They ain't gonna answer it. It's import, son. It's import, because anything being grown over there right now is boo boo. Although, and listen,
Yeah,
on the East
some-
Coast,
yeah.
there are some very talented cultivators. It's just that they're spread out. You know what I mean? They're not like gathered like here in Cali. We got a gang of them that like are talented. You know what I'm saying? In New York, they're kind of spread out, and like there was more booth cultivators than anything. But as anything happens, right? New York is like one of those places that it like sets the pace for shit. So I think once you get enough talented cultivators, it's gonna be a different thing out there, man. Especially because of the tourism, people are going to be buying weed left and right. When you can go somewhere and weed is available on the menu for consumption while you're, doing your tourist thing, out of here, son.
Yeah, of course. It adds value.
Adds value.
Big time.
Tremendous.
Does.
Tremendous value.
Can we
That's
talk about tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
You tell me.
You tell me.
Tomorrow's show. We
Maybe
st-
the Dominator could fill us in a little bit there.
Dom.
Well, yeah, we're gonna be over.
He said, well, yeah.
We're gonna be over at the Woods tomorrow with Cheech. He's releasing his 50 milligram THC drink.
Nice.
That's right. We're going to be broadcasting off-site tomorrow at the Woods, which is a place owned by Woody Harrelson.
There you go.
Is he gonna be there?
I believe he is dropping in.
Oh man, that's gonna be sick.
Cheech should be dropping in as well, because I believe it's a product drop popping. And we're going to be on location for this particular show tomorrow. So
Yeah.
You think Woody will sign my bowling ball?
Yeah, definitely.
it's a possibility. I cannot speak for dude.
And you just saw that movie, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's so great.
It's a good movie.
Great,
great
movie.
movie.
Great. Yep.
So, sometimes Mr. Quaid bothers me,
Yeah.
but it was.
He's
it was-
supposed to bother you.
He's
in that.
supposed
Yeah.
to bother you. Yeah.
Were you just not gonna mention this, B?
Yeah.
Mention what?
Like I was like, you had no idea of what was going on.
I did not know.
Like,
I spoke with Dom about it, but I totally forgot the date. He told me just today that it's tomorrow. I'm like, oh,
They're
I
gonna
think
be
Cali Blaze was
like
the
a
only
crowd
person.
watch?
That was, people were gonna show up here thinking it was a regular work day, bro. Like I think, thank you, Cali Blaze.
You're welcome.
Not that I'm scheduled, but it's like yeah, but still, I was just like,
you're welcome.
like I was just like, I was like, what's going on tomorrow? I was like, is it you guys coming in suits? Or
Well,
just
Steph
different?
Tone now knows since he's watching, and
You don't know that.
Bobo. Steph Tone watches all the time. What are you talking about?
Sometimes it's probably just background noise.
Well, he's listening then.
Yeah.
If he doesn't got his eyes on the screen, he's at least listening. And Bobo too. He's like probably in his Discord, listening to the show while
What?
he's doing something else.
Where's this place at?
By the comedy store.
Oh,
Is there gonna be like a crowd like watching like
like TRL.
I don't know how it's set up.
It's gonna be in a loft, so I think it's just gonna be like its own room. But it is a smoke lounge back there, and it's in West Hollywood.
We hope.
You hear that, Aton?
A smoke lounge.
It's pretty cool. They got like exotic birds, koi fish. It's a really nice scenery for a smoke lounge. That's for
Dope.
sure.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
Excellent.
All the things. All the things, bruh.
might swing through?
Yeah.
That's good.
The chat wants me to show you guys 50 Cent's first pitch.
All right,
Oh, this is terrible. I've seen it.
This is as bad as Sendog's first pitch.
Oh my God.
That's how he threw the mic.
Nah, he threw them like with precision.
That's
The mic
crazy.
way better.
Yeah, he's a lefty too.
Yeah, he's a lefty, yeah.
Yep.
But look at that. Like, where was that?
Give the guy a microphone. That was right down the plate.
He almost hit the camera, dude.
Word.
Yeah, why?
He should have known from this pitch he wasn't meant to throw. Don't throw that mic.
I'll tell you what, though. Like, It went somewhere. When you see Sen Dogs throw,
It just died. I've seen it.
oh man,
Poor Sen. Because he's a baseball player.
He's a baseball
You
player.
forget, man. I hadn't played in 15 years. I did like the same thing. I thought I'd be able to throw normal.
Nah.
someone
What
was
just
asking
happened?
me if I'd be down to throw a first pitch out at a Dodger game. I'm like, "Psh, I'm gonna need a month.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Throw a professional shot.
So I could throw it across the plate. I don't want to do like Sen or 50. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm coming up short, at least I want to be on target.
You throwing
Yeah.
lefty?
Because that's it. Hey man, it's not a close.
No, it's far.
I mean, I think it's what is it, 60 feet or something,
Something like that.
Yeah.
The mound to home
far.
plate is like 60 feet, and to like gun it down the fucking pipe, you know what I mean? That ain't easy.
Throw a pop up.
You know who used to have an arm like that though? They could do that was Sen's brother Mello. Like he could pitch. Like they played baseball as kids. He had an arm. That dude could like throw a bunch of junk too. You know, like curveballs, sliders, and shit like this. Aside from the fastballs and all that. I was not a pitcher. I mean,
I used to pitch when I was a kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you could probably
I
get it to
yeah,
60
I got
feet, right?
You know.
Les, they're gonna ask you to throw the first pitch at the
Do it
Mets game.
at the Mets game, Papo.
It's not gonna be a 50 throw, but for sure.
It's not going to be a 50 throw now.
More accurate.
It doesn't seem like he played baseball.
Nah.
If you played baseball, I think you could get it at least close, if not over the plate. Even if it's not like a pitch, like it's just a throw. Right? Because I think that's where people fuck up.
Yeah. Just throw it over the
Yeah.
plate.
Yeah,
man.
just
Don't
throw
be
it.
trying
You
to
don't got to
pitch.
try to pitch it.
Right.
You don't gotta be 90 miles.
There's no batter there. No one, you ain't striking nobody out, fucker. Just throw it over the
Yeah,
fucking
just make
catch it.
sure the catcher catches it. That's it.
Unless they tell you, no, you got to pitch it. You can't just throw it. You got to wind up.
Yeah.
And you
Throw a curveball.
imagine the person that never wound up before, like not even fucking around. You know what I mean?
Looking like 50.
Yeah, looking like 50. Well,
I was terrible, man.
that was a crazy left-hand throw right there.
Terrible.
I'll tell you that Mike made up for that.
Yeah, he had that. That mic looked like it was accurate,
Man.
as they would say in Memphis that listens to the music. You know what I'm saying? That shit was accurate. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, yeah, man. It was pretty dope though to see all those people there for that. I mean, it was like top to bottom packed. The
See
Staples.
Yayo?
I didn't see Yayo. I didn't go on 50's side of where they had him. I was just over there on Buster's side, so I never saw 50. But yeah, I would imagine he was there. Was he there?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh,
He was performing through the whole show. Yeah, he was
Like his backup
yeah,
guy.
He had
hype
he had
man, yeah.
he had Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder or Murder C Murder.
Uncle Murder.
Yeah, him on there too. But man, there was a lot of people there, like just the people that I didn't even see backstage. Like throughout the concert, 50 shouted out like, "Yo, shout out LeBron, he's in the house. Shout out Kendrick, he's in the house. Shout out who else? J. Cole, he's in the house." And then just off of just seeing footage after the show, like I saw that OGZ was there, Tyler the Creator was there,
Everybody
Big
was
Boy
there, bro.
Chris Brown.
I snuck out like a thief.
Nas. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, I snuck out like a thief in the night, bro.
Yeah.
Tyrant.
Literally, I caught B like on the just leaving. I was like, hey yo B.
Yeah. Pedro tracked me down. If I was an assassin, I would have had to body Pedro. Leave the building.
Oh man, dude, it was pretty crazy. It
Yeah.
was dope.
You know, because I already know, like if I had run into anybody, I was going to be there an extra 30, 40, 50 fucking minutes.
Oh, you're gonna be there
Yeah.
for the whole
Yeah.
night if you ran into. If
And
you
I
went to
wasn't
the bag.
trying to be there for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was real sick.
Back in the day, you know, I was all about it. I'll be there and I'll, network with everybody. These days, it's like, let me get the fuck out of here.
Sometimes you gotta do the back door.
You're right.
Quick.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes you got to be there though. Like sometimes I'll fuck myself in that regard, like leaving too early instead of networking and communicating with everybody. Because hey, we were always used to being mysterious. Like the whole shit was with us in the Soul Assassin camp. is before we blew up and all that shit. Yeah, we went to clubs and we were like everywhere, man. I mean, there wasn't a club we didn't go to. But the minute we started having any success, we started being more mysterious. We wouldn't show up to clubs unless he was paying one of us to be there, or, you know, we had a performance or anything. We would just be keeping on the low. We'd find different ways to party, different places, and not be out. So we would always cut early to be like mysterious like that. And it's just always like that fucking habit. Instead of staying in network, which I should do, I cut the fuck out.
You're also probably tired as hell.
Man, that doesn't tire me out. That was only a verse.
Oh, no, I meant just from the day itself.
Yes.
It was the end of the day. You didn't know you were going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
worked
yeah.
the whole day.
Coming from here, going all the way home, which is about, let's just say, an hour, 15 minutes on a bad day.
Yep.
Or no, on a bad day, it'd be an hour and a half. But like average day, hour 15. Then to have to drive all the way back and deal with all the security stuff going in that place. You know, and then, you know, you wait the time that you're till they need you. But like, you know, it was cool because I was in there chopping it up with Spliff and Bus, which I hadn't done in years. Yeah. And, you know, we all used to be very tight. So it was cool being there for that. So like, you know.
Where was that big ass chain of his?
Oh, he was wearing it.
He was wearing it.
Wear it?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God!
didn't see it in those shots.
Hey man,
That's why I
it's
think
the size. Listen, the
ridiculous.
The width of the chain is like the size of a belt.
I know, looks it. It's ridiculous, and he's not small.
And it's
so when you see it on him, you see it on him, like,
bro, it's the size, the width of a belt.
Yeah.
And then like the thickness of it is, man, it's significant, bro. I'm like, that's crazy.
The first thing
I was about to go up to him and tell him, "Hey man, your chain too small."
Imagine.
It was fucking huge, dog.
That thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, he got a strong neck to carry that shit around.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And he got the matching wrist
Bracelet. Yeah.
wrist bracelet.
He's a big dude too, though.
Yep.
You know, like even when he was skinny, he had like a bigger frame.
Right.
I was wearing that thing under that Louis Vuitton right there.
Not the Drior or whatever it was.
Drior.
Drior.
Yeah, the first thing
No, he had that real
Yeah.
stuff right there, bro. Bust don't fuck around.
What he was talking about here was the bungee jump. He brought that up. That was the
Oh
first
yeah, we
thing.
was talking about the bungee jump. He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, son, I wasn't doing that shit."
That was crazy.
Yeah, because he didn't do it.
I forgot who you told from when you were telling the story. I forgot he was a part of the story.
Yeah, he's a part of the story. He is the one that pulled me to the side when I came down. Like, so we were we were in Daytona doing an MTV Spring Break, and it's well documented, like who was there. Like, you know, there's a clip, right? It's Black Sheep, Naughty by Nature, Tribe Called Quest, Salt and Pepper, old girl from the Martin Show, and her partner Gina, what's her name, and the one that played
Not Davis, Gina. I don't know who you're talking
her name was Gina.
Tisha.
Tisha Campbell and her partner, the other chick.
I know you're talking Pam.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about that.
Yeah. Them, and us, and a host of other motherfuckers, right? And we're in somebody's hotel room, and Mark Wahlberg. We were in somebody's hotel room. Myself, Tretch, Vin, Bus, Drez, and somebody else. I think it was Fife and a few other people. We're playing CeeLo. I was learning how to play CeeLo with them because I played craps. So I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play this and play with these fucking guys, right? We're playing, and Salt and Pep come up in the room because this is when her and Tretch are newly dating, and it's like, y'all motherfuckers are playing CeeLo up in here. I just did a bungee jump. What y'all gangster rappers doing? She tells us, and me and Tretch look at each other because we take that as she's talking to us. Mm-hmm. And I said, I made the mistake of saying, "I'll do it if you do it." He was like, "Bet." And I thought he was gonna, cheese out.
Yeah.
Because, it's a 250-foot crane. Right? I thought he'd get there and be like, nah. And then, thinking he might say no, I'd be able to say no because I'm afraid of heights at this point in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And nope, he went up first. Seen him jump out. He was dressed in all black. He had a black windbreaker, black Naughty by Nature sweats, black sneakers, a black Naughty by NBM beanie, and it looked like a flea, like boom, sprung out. I was like, oh, hell no, now I gotta go. And as I was about to go, that writer Dream Hampton from The Source cuts in front of me and goes up before me. And then I'm like, now I really got to go. There's no cheesing up now, right? She goes, she jumps out, and now it's my turn. I got to go up, and I'm getting raised, right? I'm getting raised, like going up the thing, and I'm like, oh my God, you could see for miles from way up there, bro. I was like,
it's over.
What did I do? That's all I'm thinking is, what did I do right here, right? And it's one of those bungees where it clips, you're like tied up by your ankles. Yeah. That thing, the way they wrap it around you and all that stuff. And there's like, the stunt air mat on the bottom, but it looks janky as hell. And we're on the beach, this is on the boardwalk right there. And I'm like seeing 4 miles way the hell up there, and I am like shitless afraid of heights. He saw me, the dude that was like, running game up there. He's like, look, just take 3 deep breaths and lean out. Don't jump, just lean out. And I was like, oh man. All right, cool. Yep, that's exactly what I was going through in my head. I'm trying to focus, and on the 3rd breath, leaned out. Boom. As I'm plummeting, my stomach just tightens up. And thank God I didn't have to shit, bro, because it would have been embarrassing. But I bounce, then I bounce the second and third time. The third time, my feet get tangled like this, right? So I start spinning, like, I'm spinning, and I hate spinning, like as a kid, that was never my shit. No teacups at Magic Mountain.
Yeah, make you sick.
That makes me sick. No merry-go-rounds, none of that shit.
Yeah.
No spinning me around to hit the piñata, none of that, right? So I'm spinning, probably like for at least 30 seconds before I stop. And so now they lower me, and I get down, and I am like stumbling around like I had a 12-pack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of anything. And Busta Rhymes comes up and he goes, yo, son, you all right? I'm like, no, I got to sit right here for a second. He was like, yo, that was ill. And
he didn't do it.
No, he didn't do it. Nobody else did it. And as I'm recovering, I look up at the bungee jump, like the platform, like to be like, fuck, I did that. Even though I'm like dying right there. And I see Pep jumping out backwards.
Damn.
Was she watching when you did it? At least
she made us go up
That's what
there.
I'm saying. She better have been there.
She had just done it, and to one up us, we all leaned out or jumped forward. She jumped backwards.
That's probably better though.
I don't care what it was. I wasn't going back up there to top her. Hell no. I was like, but yo. It was almost like the way that I felt after being upside down like that and spinning. It felt like I had drank like 2 40s, bruh.
Like a vampire.
Yeah. Like my equilibrium was just done. We're all focused in on that.
I know. I'm going to catch him. He got me the other day.
He'll slip.
Get him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. After that, oddly enough, I wasn't afraid of heights anymore.
Yeah, well, once you get over that one.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't go skydiving. This would be the worst right here for me. Like that happened to that person, man. That was like horrible.
I mean, you supposed to be saving me?
Yeah. I would die. I'd be like dead in that thing, bro.
Not throw up in there.
Oh man. The only thing you could do is close your eyes and hope that works, but nah. Your body knows what's happening.
And then for like say bungee jumps have like them it being always attached to your feet. Is it something like because you can't do it like say like because I don't know why they don't just put a harness and you just jump out. I like
They have those
They do
too.
those now.
They do those too. The ones I trip on is the one you see at the state fairs. You ever seen it where it's 3 and it's hooked around like their chest and back?
And there's swing.
And it's a swing sometimes, yeah.
No.
Would you do that?
Six Flags.
I would do the swing before the bungee though.
At a state fair with
that's
Not a
carnies.
safe fair now.
At a state fair? Oh my God.
I
Hey,
wouldn't
look,
even do it at Knott's, and they have it there.
it looks crazy, man. I mean, that's just as crazy as a bungee jump to me. I mean, when you think about how deep that swing is,
For real.
nah.
The only place I'll trust that, I'll get on the rides would for sure be Disneyland.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't getting on no crazy rides.
Well, Six Flags and Disney,
That's how you went up? Like that with
no,
a crane?
that's the different one. That's the one with the 3 people.
Yeah, this is like at the
Yeah, look
fair.
at that
That's the
park.
bungee
Oh,
swing
man.
right there.
This is Utah Hawk.
It's a bungee with a swing. That's Utah Hawk right
Yep.
there? Oh, crazy, yeah.
Probably hitting the people as he's doing it.
I wonder how many people piss themselves doing this ride right here. Because when you think about it, like you're going up there, maybe confident, or maybe you're going up there to impress somebody, and then
Yeah, right?
chale home.
How do
Bro.
you get down? They really
They
like,
lower you.
Did you see that awful video of people standing like next to a roller coaster and basically shit comes flying?
Oh, yeah.
Literally came flying off the roller coaster and hit people. I'd be waiting at that line, find the person with the shit on them, and finish the
Because
job.
I
I'd
think
kill them.
I think that some people, when they get on the roller coaster, they don't understand what they're investing in.
They don't understand what happens when you shit on me
Had,
at
had,
an
to be,
amusement
had
park.
to be a woman or something, right? With a dress on or something. Because how
Probably
is shit
rude.
gonna come out your pants? Like,
Hey, you'd be surprised. I've seen some videos where people
Out
just
the
are
pant leg or the shorts.
well,
Yeah.
from the back, probably.
short.
It could happen, bro. You'd be surprised.
I got the
Dude, there's
video. If you
videos
want to
that
see
go
it.
on
No, we don't want to see that.
that's literally surveillance
Terrible.
of people just walking, and then they're literally just walking, and then you just see like a piece of shit on the floor.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy
That's
that
horrible.
people do that.
Because literally the rides scare the shit out of people.
Man,
There's another one where someone throws up at the
Yeah.
top of the loop,
yeah.
and
I've
then
seen that.
somebody else catches it on the way down. They beat it
Oh,
out.
that's nasty.
Listen,
So bad.
Take some advice here, right? If you're going to a theme park of any kind, right, and you're afraid, but you don't want to cheese up in front of everybody, hey man, swallow that. You don't gotta impress or prove shit to nobody. If you know your limitations, don't get on that ride and embarrass and humiliate yourself for nobody.
Word.
You know what I mean? Fuck what they think. If you're a pussy because you don't get it, yeah, fuck you. I mean, you don't want to be like embarrassing yourself just to impress somebody.
To not
man.
be pussy.
To not be pussy, yeah.
Unless it's salt and pep.
Unless it's salt and pep.
Word.
Yeah, she got me that day. She did.
Put you on the spot.
She put me on this. She put Tretch on the spot, really, and
You got
I,
sucked into it.
I went in with
Drag.
Tretch. I'm the hey, listen, I'm your wingman here. If this is what you want to do, let's do it.
But you were hoping Tread.
But I was hoping that he was going to change his mind. Truth be told, you know what I mean? But I had his back, and listen, I killed my fear of heights in that moment. I wasn't afraid of it anymore. I respect it like a motherfucker. Let's just say that.
Was that after? When you recorded the illusions video and you stood on that pillar? Was it after the bungee?
That was after the bungee jump, because
alright.
had I not done the bungee jump, there's no pillar scene in Illusions. So for everybody that ever seen the video to Illusions, there's a part where I'm standing on a white pillar. Now that pillar is about, I'm gonna say, 15 to 20 feet up, and there was no stunt mats. There was no, like, if I fell, I was going to the hospital. And if I was still having my fear of heights back then, I would have definitely fell, because I would have been too tripping on the fact that I was like 15, 20 feet up
Do you look back at
with
that?
no harness, no nothing.
Do you look back at it and you're like, yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, every time I look at it, because realistically, it was not just the getting up part. It was the getting down off the goddamn thing.
Oh man.
Like this right here, this shot doesn't show that, but trust, that shit was way up. So like you guys could see, the people here can't see it, but like think about the lines of our
Curtains.
yeah, our curtains here. Think about maybe 4 feet higher. And that's how high I was standing. And there was no mats, no nothing, no harness. Ooh-wee.
I'm gonna break the fall.
Yeah. If I had fell, I wonder what the director, what they would have, what he
Done?
would have said to Sony. I just broke your artist right here. What do I do?
It just broke the
video.
Finish the
See, and see how much room I had right there?
That's just small.
Yeah.
How many takes?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even remember counting the takes. I was just like, hurry up and get me the fuck off of here.
God damn it!
But, you know, I wasn't afraid like I would have been back in the past, but I respected it, and I knew if one wrong move, I was gonna like go to the hospital. So I was like, get me off of here as soon as you can. Get the takes you need and get me the fuck off. Because I know how high up I am right here, and it's enough to go to the hospital. Yeah.
What about Sindog? He's down with that?
He didn't get up on no
Big bunchies? No.
No, he ain't doing that. Sendog ain't doing that. Hell no. His brosha will not allow it. It's in this it's in the contract.
His brosha jumps.
His brosha's got it in his contract that he don't do no crazy shit. We must keep the brosha intact at all times.
Covered by Allstate.
Yep.
Are you in good hands?
There it goes. Yeah, see? He's got a contract with this brosha. He can't put his brosha in jeopardy ever.
It was a trip when he said that he hasn't seen his chin in like over 20 years and stuff like that. It was crazy.
You think he'd ever shave it?
No, he said he hasn't shaved. Oh, if he would, he said.
Yeah.
Would he ever shave it? Maybe for a movie role. Like if they were telling him, you know, hey, we got this part for you, but you got to shave your beard.
Or chick.
He might shave it. Nah, not for that. For a movie role, probably. He might even shave the brosha, but there would be a mean old like tan line.
You're playing a military guy. You gotta cut it.
You gotta cut it.
You need to.
Somebody put him in the movie so we could all see him without a mustache.
Yeah.
Bring it.
You know Kevin Smith.
Yeah, we gotta. Come on, Kevin Smith.
Yep. We need you, Sendog, but the brosha's got to go on vacation. Oh, that'd be crazy.
I would.
I was gonna do it. I was trying to. We didn't get a chance to pull it off, but I was gonna make a video for having a bad day. Not gonna tell you the premise in case I end up making it one day just for the fuck of it. But I was gonna shave it for, well, not the brosha, but the beard for the thing I was gonna do in the video. We'll see. Maybe it happens.
It will. It's a good concept.
It's a good concept. I'm not going to tell them what it is, though.
Yeah, no.
And
They'll see it.
One day they will see
Hopefully.
it.
Yeah. Oh, they will.
Kill this.
Yeah, I think they will.
Mr. Miyagi, that
I
fried
know.
dude.
I'm going to get him.
Grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Word up, man. Hey, we want to remind you that there is a mix show today after this show, okay? Dr. Greenthumb. Mix show on Twitch, B_Real TV is the origin place. So if you got a Twitch account, come join us there. Or if you got a Be Real TV membership, utilize that and you could watch the mix on BeReal.tv, the home site, or come join us on Twitch. All right. All of y'all on YouTube. I know sometimes you just like watching shit on YouTube, but we invite you to come down and check out the mix by Psycho Leezy and myself. So We hope that you take us up on this invitation. Come down with the musical celebration and all that. So, and it's good to be home, man, with the bros sitting at the table again at the hijo.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Come on. That's a dope hat, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a nice color splash.
Thank you. I customize all these new era hats. So you get them on my website. Flavorsbyezone.com.
Right on.
Find
man.
your size.
And find yourself. Hey, and happy birthday to Fab Five Freddy. 64 years old today.
My man.
My God.
Cruising down the street in my
You know, he just had a little bit of controversy because he went on somebody's podcast. I can't remember whose it was, and he was saying that Ice Cube had written all of JJ Fad's album, including Supersonic. Then JJ Fad chimed in and said, "Hey, Ice Cube wrote a couple songs, but he didn't write our whole album, and we wrote Supersonic." And then he chimed in and said, "Yeah, I wrote a couple songs for them, but I didn't write Supersonic."
And that was their biggest hit.
Yeah. So everybody was like going in on Fab, like, "Where'd you get this information from?"
Well, if Ice Cube would have wrote Supersonic, it probably would have been a better song, though.
Well, no, it was a hit song.
Because
Alright.
at the end, you could tell they ran out of words. They're like, bada, 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 bada.
I mean, hey, Africa Bambaataa did the same thing. That wasn't on purpose. That was because he left those lyrics at the crib, and they didn't have no money to like redo the line. He said it in some interview one time. Somebody asked him about that, like, what was the placement for z, right? And he goes, "Oh, well, I had lyrics for that piece. That was the cadence for the lyrics, but I forgot them at home."
That was the flow.
And we was broke, and it wasn't like we could just go back and re-record those lines. So
our studio.
we kept it as that. So he just made the sound of the cadence, and that became a thing. So maybe on Supersonic they did that same thing. Who knows? Yeah, they had a hit though, man. That thing was pumping in clubs.
It was the beat, man. That hit hard.
Skateland USA, World on Wheels, all those places, man, they were pumping that shit.
Skate Key in New York.
Yeah.
Laces. Yeah.
It had the bass, bro. The 808s were pumping in that.
Boss.
That's when 808s were like pumping in almost every song at that point.
Everything was an 808.
It was before the people started going heavy on samples.
I just bought my 808 back from New York, so
nice.
You don't even want to know what they're going for right now.
Awesome. How much they going for?
What are they
14 G's, you could find one. And they only made 12,000 of them back in the days, and they was only around for 3 years, and then they discontinued. So it's like I got one of those 12.
I bet you can probably
It's
find
crazy.
something like Japan.
You're going to find somebody that owns one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, did you see this? A truck driver on the freeway in Toronto spilled crates filled with over 5 million bees.
Oh.
Bees?
Yes. Drivers were warned to keep their windows closed. Crates were literally on the freeway with swarms of bees around them.
That sucks. Poor bees.
Yeah, man.
What they do to you, man?
What kind of driver flips the bees, man?
Honey fact.
They'll be able to recover them, though, as long as the queen is intact in there.
Now, for that size though, is it like one queen for all of them?
Each
or?
one.
Each.
No, yeah.
Each one's a different
hive.
queen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Each box has its own queen.
Yeah, they can't live without a queen.
Stupid bees.
Who's the king?
Those bees are essential, dog.
Oh no, I just mean the whole hierarchy there. That's all.
Oh,
Letting
yeah.
that broad run the show like that.
She's running the show, dog.
You ever
Do they
heard?
have
everybody.
Do they have a king though?
No,
No.
just her. She's it. Queen Bee, literally.
Beyonce.
B.
Ants
B.
work-
Arthur.
Ants work the
Jay-Z.
same way.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
They do.
You got to dig deep to find the queen.
Yep. They protect the
It's
queen
always
at
some
all
fat
costs.
bitch too. It's always the same time. Both of them, the ant.
Hey, did you see that thing on TV today about the that dude who had a full size bull on his modified taxi?
No.
No.
Oh man,
Where was this?
this is
Oh
in
my
Nebraska.
Oh, I see what you
I
mean.
see something like that, but like with a bison. That's crazy.
It's like, listen, man, you can't be driving around with this bull in the car.
Look at all the shit.
My friend.
I mean, you know, people are smelling the shit every time your bull shits.
That's bullshit.
That's
Right?
bullshit.
It's like, how does a cop approach that? They're like, according to section SBC 26.
He's calling his watch commander. Hey, what am I supposed to do about this shit here?
Look at them
Can
horns.
can somebody tell me what's the protocol for this bullshit right here?
It's no
What
joke.
is those, like Texas Longhorn or something? Like, what is it?
They're in Nebraska.
Was
No, I just mean the type of like. 'cause they
Yeah,
call
it looks
a
like it.
Texas
Fuck, that's a
Longhorn.
big ass. I
Is that
mean,
concrete or shit?
That's shit.
that's shit,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Concrete.
Yeah,
It looks
concrete.
it looks like it could be concrete.
Oh, that's concrete, all right, Pedro.
Is he just taking it out on a stroller? What the fuck?
It's cow shizzy,
This
son.
my friend.
Or bull shizzy, son.
Nebraska.
Right?
In Nebraska. Big rodeo
Best,
parade.
oh, it's a best car entry. It's a car entry.
Yeah, and like a show.
Dana.
That's crazy. Sorry, you're disqualified. Look at them horns, though. God damn. That's probably some good steak right there.
That's the first thing he saw in the horn. It was a good steak.
Man, hey, but if you grow something like that though, like, do you let it live till it dies, or like, do people kill that for like food? Like, obviously, right?
Food, yeah.
Yeah,
Steak.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Take it for one last drive.
One last drive before he goes to the butcher.
That's quite a modification though to the car.
Yeah, 30 pounds of
That's
shit.
called a modification.
Ugh.
I like.
All
Could
that,
he even?
all that shit on the back of the car. Oh my god.
You got to drive around with
You know what that does to your paint, man?
The modification.
He don't care about that paint on
Yeah.
the car.
He don't care about that car. Period.
No, he don't.
Nope.
No, he don't.
I'm surprised you didn't put it on a truck. You know,
Word.
might as well.
It's hard to make the that thing walk up without
Ah.
it breaking.
Makes sense.
You gotta have like a wheelchair ramp, and even then, I don't think
how much you think it weighs?
That thing.
way more than a
1,000
human.
pounds.
1,000 more probably.
Yeah, over.
Taylor Swift just finished the tour, is now announcing a new tour. Damn.
That's her.
No, she's
She is her.
She stays working, boy.
She's putting out a movie of the last tour too.
She don't like staying home. She's like, let's get on the road.
Got a long back.
People that work for her stay paid because she keeps moving.
Word.
And they don't want to fuck that job up. Don't do it. You working for Miss Swift. Know what I'm saying? You stayed. Check, B.
You see something where like it said like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and some other event like it's gonna boost the U.S. economy by so and so. That's crazy. It's like 300 something million or something like that.
Yep.
I'm like, damn.
Yep. People spend on them. It's crazy. All right, it's that time.
I was actually going to say, going back to birthdays real quick, it's Egyptian Lover's 60th birthday today.
Hey,
What up?
Egypt.
Love her.
Egypt. Egypt.
He actually came to my crib, bring me some machine, a computer.
Those were some of the first LA-based hip hop songs that people geeked off with. If people were breaking or popping, that song, any one of his songs when it came on, people were getting down.
You ever had him on the show?
We've never had him on the show,
Bring it.
but he is a legend out here. All right, it's that time.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
All right, you guys are going to love this first submission. We got Flo up in here saying he's working outside of Sturgis, Michigan, and he rolled up on this.
Storias.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
Amish.
Amish roll.
Amish.
There's a good bowler in there.
I pulled up
There's
a
a
farm.
good bowler in there. You never know. It's possible. Some might just have, you know, the God-given talent with the mechanics, you know. First roll, strike.
It's crazy because like when I was in Michigan and we went to this rural town that had the Amish, every time you drove by them, no matter what it was, they'd always like wave. Yeah, it's crazy.
Hello.
Would you wave back?
Nah, well, I mean, it was crazy because like
Fucked up.
Why not?
we were in a car with tinted windows. We saw it, but I doubt he could see us. You know, he was just waving like, and that's to every car, I would assume.
All right, that's a good excuse.
Hello.
And we got Rosa and Ricky up in here saying, "What up to the fam? Here are 2 magazines from the 90s that I have kept." And she's asking, who remembers Street Beat?
Street Beat, I remember that. And that picture was from a lowrider car show.
That's crazy.
I picked up that hat on stage that they threw it on top of, I believe, if that's the right show. I think that show, it was one of a few, I should say, super shows, lowrider super shows we did at Coliseum.
Nice.
She also picked up this one.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Well done.
Stone Mental Pilots, I see
Yeah,
what
it's
they
dope.
did there.
And next up in here, we got Spank Dog all the way in Oakland, and he's saying, "What up, Be Real, still rocking?" Or no, he's from Oak Cliff, Dallas, and he's saying, "What up, Be Real, still rocking my 30-year-old Cypress Hill blacklight posters that I got all the way in 1993."
That's right.
Sick.
Damn.
Old school right there.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
That one is sick.
Yeah.
I came up with the ideas for both these posters right here. I didn't draw them, but I told the artist what I wanted, and they brought it to life.
Excellent.
Because we were always into Hendrix and stuff like that. You know, like if you've played the Fillmore in San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
You know how they have all them crazy ass 60s style posters and black light posters. That's sort of what inspired the idea for a Cypress one. Seeing all those ones, like the Hendrix posters and shit like that.
Clean.
Word.
Psychedelic.
We got a K Yazzie up in here saying she's smoking on some sour.
Yeah.
All right.
That looks
Hard to
good.
find good sour.
Yeah. Takes so long to grow, that's why.
But you can
People
tell
don't
what it
want
looks
to put
like.
the extra weeks into it. Because it's weeks extra.
It looks nice though.
Looks
It
green.
smokes good.
I like it. I haven't had one in a cool minute. Everybody just keeps selling me lemon cherry gelato in different bags.
Yeah, right.
That's the thing.
Like everywhere you go, it's like, hey, what's this? This is za this, za that, or this. And I'm like, this is just, it's the lemon cherry gelato.
Yeah. My boy Chris over at Saint's Place, he grows a fire sour. Really, really good.
Bring it.
And next up in here, we got Smokestack, and he's saying we need some prayers for my boy Roscoe. And he's saying he has a mass that is 90% likely cancer.
I hope they get it all, bro.
Prayers.
Take it all up.
That sucks, man.
Prayers and healing vibes to Roscoe, man.
Get better, Roscoe.
Doggy.
Yeah, get better, man.
Cute dog, man.
Got this, Roscoe.
You got it, bro.
Roscoe.
We got a Skywalker up in here saying he just bought a resin press.
Rosin. Come on, Colton.
Oh, he called it resin press.
Yeah. Rosin press.
Well, come on,
Rosin
person who
press.
donated.
But you're
Resin.
still pressing resin. I mean,
Resin.
rosin is a resin.
Resin.
What's the resin for you?
Any tips, Cali Blaze?
Yeah, squeeze some good stuff. Seriously.
That's kind of dope. That machine. That's kind of dope. You got one of those, right?
Oh, yeah. Big.
I've seen like the big industrial ones where like people get their arm caught and it's just like comes out flat. I'm like, yo,
Like the coyote.
Oops.
When the
Yeah.
rock falls on his foot.
it's crazy. I'm like, yo, that's not supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen.
Where do you see that, Dro?
IG. Now we talk about it, you guys would probably see it in the feed.
I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Fresh squeezed hand.
Oh, yeah. Literally, exactly. It looks like a pancake when
What,
it
you
comes
can't
out.
you can't stop the machine or
No,
something?
not this one. This is like in some
That's
in
crazy.
a country there's not good protocol. Homie came out with a pancake.
India.
Yeah,
Something
so
like that.
it's crazy how factories
Sounds
work.
like
dude.
India.
Yep.
Yeah, you work for a factory and you're working with heavy machinery. You better be on your shit.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Factory in India. You're fucked.
Word.
Pancake.
especially if you're not on your shit.
Got that non-bread for a hand.
And you got to worry about the ones like in the third world countries that don't really care about your safety. They're like, just do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That hand is masalad out.
All right.
And we got Aoni up in here saying he's drinking and smoking, watching the show. Shout to you guys.
Hey.
Excellent.
Doing this thing.
What is that drink? That drink looks good.
Looks too yellow for me.
Limoncello.
It looks too yellow.
Oh, it's alcohol.
It's limoncello.
That's sick. That looks good. I'll drink that.
Never liked the colored
Bring it.
drinks.
They're very sugary.
Yeah, super sweet.
That looks like Mountain Dew, and I don't like Mountain Dew.
Man, there's this drink.
Anything that looks like Mountain Dew, no good.
No
There's this
Dew.
drink I bought today that's like, but it's like, you know that for a minute they had stopped with the 4 local type of drinks, and I walked into Craft Beer Kings today, and I seen this thing. It's called. I was like pirate water, 11.2.
Yar.
And I was just like, let me get 2 of those. Trying to see what they do.
He said,
later.
let me get 11.2 of those.
Bring it.
Even Taco Bell right now is even testing out the Mountain Dew gelato.
I'm there, dude. I'm
Oh,
there.
my God.
I'm all for it. That's great.
My man.
Terrible.
This is their drink, the Baja Blast.
That's the
pretty
one.
good.
That's what it's.
Mountain Dew gelato, huh?
Yeah, but it's Baja Blast.
The daiquiri.
Yeah, I don't know about Mountain Dew flavor, but that one I do.
It's Baja Blast. Fool. It says it in the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
thir-
but it says Mountain Dew.
That's why, because it's made by Mountain Dew.
Baja Blast.
It's
Man.
the flavor.
Yeah, Mountain Dew's a manufacturer, bro.
Dude, Baja Blast.
Mountain Dew.
I'm thirsty. Just
Do the
see-
mountain.
Taco Bell, stop. It's confusing your marketing. You know,
Baja
some people
Blast.
think it's Mountain Dew. It's like, no, it's
It
Baja
is
Blast
Mountain
by
Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Gelato.
Also known as Mountain Dew.
Bring back Code Red.
Code Red gave you cancer.
What
does
doesn't?
that.
That definitely giving you cancer.
Well, if you eat that every day
It's
for
blue
a
cancer.
couple years. All right, next.
And we got Seeking Vegas Sunrise up in here saying showing off some kicks coming to Vegas this weekend.
Keeks.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice.
That's cool. I don't like that style of shoe. I never have.
Terrible.
Yeah, like I just like that flat. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like it just even like the one that I bought, like the LAFC one. I bought it because I'm just a fan. It's not necessarily my go-to style. It's
that's
too-
like skateboarder style.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, these ones ain't really my steez neither. You know what I mean?
I thought you were gonna be nice about it for a second. I was like, come on, B. I know you don't like these.
No, they're not ones I would rock. No.
Maybe the khaki ones at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones, those ones specifically.
with-
Those are the only ones that maybe got a chance in my closet.
With the green, it's a nice little splash on there.
Yeah, but the rest of them, no, I would not rock
Yeah.
them. I'd be like, hey, homie, what size shoe you wear?
If I was going to the beach, I'll rock those. You know, go in the sand and all that.
I don't have any gear that complements or that would be complimentary with this. So, like, wouldn't even waste the time taking them. Like, we were at a festival at one of the last festivals we did before we came home. They were, like, offering us new Doc Martens. And I'm like,
Damn, dude.
I can't do it because, like, you know, I don't wear those. I'm not just going to take them and just have them parked in my
Were they-
closet for nothing, you know.
Were they custom?
And they weren't custom. Nah, they never give you custom ones. They're giving you like the ones they got right there for the festival.
Jeez.
Bring it.
Yeah, because
And it's cool. If I wore Doc Marten boots, I would have definitely took them.
I took some.
But I just didn't, you know. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to take
Dude,
them.
you could seriously injure somebody with those.
Well, I got boots for that I would wear.
Tins.
Yeah. I got boots for that I would totally wear. But like those ones, I mean, I wouldn't really wear those. Anyway, next.
And next up in here, let's see. We got Grant showing off Daisy right here in the front and showing off Stout in the back.
Damn, look at those cats. They look really cool. I was thinking about getting one.
Oh,
I'll wait.
Man, we back
More
with the
cats,
cats.
less. Oh yeah.
Hell
They
yeah.
heard you.
I mean, you know,
cat submissions Tuesday.
You know, after the show, I got a lot of hate mail from cats. A lot of cat people hitting me up.
Don't
I'm
fuck
like,
with the cats, bro.
I'm like, yo, I don't gotta like every pet. Like, I don't like pet snakes either. Like, you know,
Right? You don't gotta like every pet.
Like, yo, whatever. Hamsters, I don't care for that. Like, whatever your pet is, that's cool.
You got messages.
But you know, you was talking about kicking the cat. So
Nah, I just said I don't like when the cat wraps his whole ass around my
That means
leg.
he likes you, dude.
Well, that means I don't like it when I do
I
that.
don't like that.
Keep your asshole off my
Yeah,
leg.
keep your shit out of here.
Keep your little cat ass off.
Off my leg.
Yeah. Nah, I don't play that. Even so, like a dog want to hump your leg too. I kick his ass off too. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That means he likes you. Like,
Means he's, you know,
he
like,
likes you.
He loves you.
it don't mean I don't like the dog. It means just get the fuck out of here. Well done.
The next one up here, we got Brian up in here saying, "Thought of the show when I saw this."
All the Michaels, Mike
Trifecta.
Tyson,
That's
Mike
good.
Tyson, Mike Jackson, Michael Jordan, all in one
That's actually
3-piece.
that's actually a pretty good 3-piece right there.
Yeah, I sent it into the chat about a month ago. No one left. See, it's fuck all of you guys. I've sent gold into there, and that was one of them. Yep. Not even a chuckle.
I thought it was great.
Thank you.
That was funny. Oh, I'm kidding.
That's a great trifecta right there, man.
Michael Tyson.
We got Mike Phillips up in here saying, "If you guys could only keep 3, who would you keep?" Out of this little chart.
Oh man.
Come on. It's crap.
What 3? I got no clue.
Don't
I'll
give a
go-
crap.
Honestly.
Go on Looney Tunes, definitely, and Batman and X-Men.
That says Tiny Toons.
Oh, you know what I mean. They know.
Tiny Toon.
I'd go
Tiny
with-
Toons.
You get it.
Tiny Toons is the knockoff to Looney
Looney
Tunes,
Tunes,
though.
I thought it's like the baby ones, baby, right?
Yeah.
Baby
Yeah.
bunnies, Bugs Bunny, and whatever.
Power Rangers, Animaniacs, Goosebumps.
Terrible.
I would do Spider-Man, Batman, and Animaniacs.
X-Men,
Bobby's
Batman,
World.
Spider-Man.
All right.
Batman, Power Rangers, Spider-Man. I go those.
All right.
Mm.
He zones in the restroom, so maybe he'll shit his answer out, right? Brah. Brah, brah, and brah.
X-Men.
Or maybe he went to take a piss. I don't know. I was just guessing.
or
All
both.
right. Next.
And that seems to be it so far.
That seems to be it. Okay.
Oh my.
Oh, man. Oh, we thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com, and we will put them on. Word up, man.
I was gonna say, Les, you don't want to mess with the cat community. Every time I go on Instagram, like every cat video will have like millions of likes.
Like I said, I have nothing against you. You can love your cat. It's all good. I'm all for it.
He just don't love
I
your
just
cat.
don't want
I
your
just
cat.
don't want
on
your
me.
cat loving me.
Yeah.
And putting his butthole on my leg.
I was DJing in Venice Beach. This lady brought her cat to the beach, and she was trying to come all up close on me, and I was like, "Yo, back the hell up, yo, with that."
You ever seen the people that have the cats, but they have the cats on a leash? I tried
not
All
easy.
the time in Long Beach.
Man.
I don't know how people like leash their cats.
Because
Like,
they don't usually walk like that.
Nah, that's
yeah, because you normally a cat ain't gonna be walked on
a
a leash.
cat.
Ray does
a
this.
cat that is on a leash is like a masterpiece in
Word.
the cat world. I've
It
seen
is.
that happen. Like in like I remember it was a Vegas outlet. I was out there just shopping, and then I was like, "Is that a cat on the leash?" And then this girl just had it, and then it was all calm. And then a baby started crying and ruined it.
Well, that'll do it.
The cat got startled and was like, "What is that thing?"
A human baby or a cat baby?
A human baby, of course.
You ever seen where the parents put the kid on a leash?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's Miracle
that's-
Whip activity right
Dude,
there.
I seen that so
That
many
is
times.
whipping.
Hey, I seen that so many times in Chicago.
Yeah.
Salute to
Damn.
those parents though, because you know what, dude? Some of those kids need to be on leashes, bro.
Yeah, well, that's not wrong either.
It's like
Right.
you got a little monkey walking.
Some kids are uncontrollable, man. They'll run out, run away, run like just you know, be out of hand.
Dude, if you got one of those kids that like,
But a leash is.
if you got one of those kids that does like dumb shit, like randomly start running and then doesn't know like what aware of what a street is, and then the 16-wheeler comes in, that leash will save his life, dude.
Yank his ass.
Yeah, yank his ass.
This
It's
kid's like, I'm done walking.
It's crazy when a school is walking their kids and they got them all on these crazy ass leashes where it's like a group of them. Have you ever seen that?
That's ridiculous.
It's nuts. I've seen they do that in New York and in Chicago.
I believe it.
Baby walkers.
Yeah, yeah, when they're walking a school of kids.
Hey, they do that in prison. Everybody.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. There it is right there.
Damn, I don't know. That just
Terrible.
don't look right.
That is terrible.
If you go like this,
I got to keep track of these kids.
just throw snacks in the air whenever they're hungry.
That ain't right, Ezo.
Those little gummy bear packs.
This is a pretty funny Halloween outfit right here with these kids. Keep them together.
Oh man, that's just precious. That's just so precious.
Is that a chain gang?
Yeah,
White collar crimes.
that's exactly what.
Where is this, Minnesota?
Federal lockup right there.
Fedlock.
That's Fed right there. Yep. Minimum security, white collar crimes.
They're rolling the club Fed.
That's right. Ponzi scheme after Ponzi scheme. Yep.
Come to the Madoff mansion.
Yep.
The inheritors of the Herbalife Foundation.
Yep. Ultimate pyramid.
Yeah, bro. The biggest health scam ever.
Herbal Life.
Still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, for sure. You know what it is, bro? It's like they got all the people that had money in the beginning. It's like the alkaline water. That's what I'm saying. That's a scam, but it's like they get the people with money first, and then they're like, all right, now that we got everybody here, let's move on to the urban communities.
Yep.
And then like this Herbalife stuff seems very convincing because Latino people will buy like all the stupidest shit, bro. Yep. Like they'll buy, be like, hey, this talisman gives you good luck. Like, yo, like they'll call up. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Drink this for like super heartburns and bad luck. Like, what the fuck,
Hey,
bro?
it's crazy. Speaking of that shit, you like, I don't know if you see on TV late night. There's these two people that do like, you know, supposed spiritual readings. They'll smoke a cigar and then they're like, you know, trying to run game and stuff like that. I'm like, man, this is so felonious right here. It's all like Miss Cleo.
That specifically is a big thing now because a lot of people are quote unquote woke and they want to get spiritually aligned. So there's a lot of people out there taking advantage of these, and they'll claim it's like, oh, I've done Santo and I've done this, but then when you ask them, be like, well, what house do you belong to, or what, or this and that, they don't even know how to.
Well, you got to see these folks.
Yeah, like
man. They make themselves up there like they took a page out of Walter Mercado's book and look flamboyant and look the part.
They'll write stuff on the walls to make it look all like. I'm
But
like, bro, those signs have nothing to do with like,
Yeah.
with what you're trying to pitch to people.
Yeah, there's this one lady who's she smokes a cigar and she blows the smoke out and says that she's seeing the visions of this person's life through the smoke and then giving them like the advice and all this other shit. I'm like, damn. And you know, I don't know how many people are falling for it, but they're putting live calls up or what is presumed or appears to be live calls.
There's a lot of people that are getting caught up like that. And there's like, I was reading a story about there's a couple, and then in Miami they like scam somebody up for like 80 grand and just I'm just like, number one, I don't know how you get talked out to, you know, a trabajo's gonna be.
Well, you know, there's some vulnerable people out there.
Not
desperate
old people that go for that.
Desperate and vulnerable, yeah, and gullible.
Straight up.
You know, and there's like people that are like hardcore hustlers. You know, they could, you know, sell water to a well.
Con artists.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, remember the content ID we were talking about in the past, like how that one YouTuber, they like screwed us over because they took our clip and put on content ID.
Right.
Well, like in June, these couple got caught $24 million by falsely claiming ownership of unmonetized third-party music on the platform.
Wow.
And that was by using content ID. And so they were taking other people's content and just clicking content ID and put it on their channel to collect the money.
Damn.
Damn, that's wild.
That's smart.
Yeah, and they made over 24 million doing that.
Wow.
Kind of reminded me of that whole thing with the scams.
Who knows if those people were a part of it?
Can you?
One of those kids are going to be part of it in a few years. In that chain gang.
Yep. Yep.
Can you still do that, or is that website gone?
You can still do that, but like YouTube's starting to crack down on that type of stuff.
Crazy. Yeah, don't even try it, dude.
No, I just want to check on my shit. Make sure nobody's fucking getting my shit.
We're good.
You could claim that on your stuff. You know what I mean? That way, if anybody, shares it out or whatever, you're getting all that monetization on it, no matter who shares it out. They can't claim it as theirs.
I do it.
It's a reason. It's a thing that you use to protect your particular content. The only thing is that sometimes people will not share it because they don't want to deal with that shit. Right? There was something else, right, Colton, behind that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there's a pro and con to using that.
Yeah, like some gifts that we show and everything, we can't turn on content ID. Like 100% of your stuff has to be original content.
Everything.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you're gonna do the content ID, 100% of it has to be your original content, whether it's music or whatever.
Even
and
pictures, I believe,
most
too.
importantly, music and the pictures. Yeah.
But I hear people like you and other musicians saying you get flagged for your own music that you own the rights to.
Well, I mean stuff that you actually own yourself. Like,
right, because your label might own it.
yeah,
right?
because
You
the
know,
label
true
might own it, and unless you've got a white label deal with your label, that anything you put up there that relates to that music,
gotcha,
can go. They might
or if you
not
own the
flag
master,
it. or if you own the master.
True.
You know what I mean? So there's all kind of crazy shit to it, but there's ways to get it off.
They're saying that guy ended up doing 70 months in prison.
Ow!
But what, the 24 mil?
24 million though.
He does 90% of that time if it's federal. So you do the math, how much he's getting paid per year. Still over $2 million a year. What's he gonna do? Let's see. How many years did he get?
Over 5 years.
5 years. So he's gonna serve 4 basically.
Yep.
So he's got
or 4.5.
Yeah, that's 4. Like $5 million a year or something in jail. No problem.
Yeah. Come out and do it again.
Yeah,
Forever.
exactly.
Yeah.
You re-up. And I re-up on that one more time.
And the connections he made while he was in there.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll be out.
That's
in a
always
year.
the story you hear, that someone that did Fed time, they go meet with someone else and they connect
Masterminds.
connect
that's why,
another
yeah.
dot, and then they, all of a sudden they're making money over here doing this other shit
Mr. George.
until they get caught. Yup, Mr. George. All right. If you haven't smashed a like yet, please do that right now, because we know you're stoners and you'll forget. If you're signed in, please smash it. If you're not signed in, sign in and become a subscriber to Be Real TV and get down with this Dr. Greenthumb show and everything else we got popping off, like High and Hungry and all this. You know what I'm saying? The smoke box. Get down with it. Crack the all notification bell, and get in the know when we're dropping content. So, and also, most importantly, share the show. Spread it around. Each one teach one. Like you're smoking some good weed and you want your homies to know about how fly this shit is. You know what I'm saying? So, share it out. And with that, we're going to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. So if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, now's your time.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Miss Angelique up in here asking who won the roll-off between Psycho Les and Bobo.
I don't remember. Who was it?
I think it was a tie.
I think it was 2. Yeah, that.
And I remember being set up by Aton. He gave me the sand weed.
Oh, yeah, the dry weed.
Oh, yeah, he
Weed
gave you the
with-
try.
rolling
He said
up
the sand weed.
Like, come on, B.
Sabotage, dude.
Yeah.
Sabotage time.
Typical Aton.
Sabaton.
Well, speaking of A-Town, we got him up in here, and he's saying Dro owes some flips.
Stop hating on Pedro.
does,
We'll do
though.
something else.
Everyone else flips right.
Yeah,
we all-
everyone owes a lot of flips. We didn't even play that today.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not true. Nobody said
Your
bad words.
dog owes some flips.
Even the doggo flips.
And we got Herbs1 up in here saying, question for E-Zone is We Don't Smoke the Same trademarked? Because this shop by my house sells herb with that slogan on their package. I can send you a pic or video via IG.
We don't smoke the same podcast is that term is, there was already people using it. So we're just worried about the podcast.
Yeah, that's the most important
That's
thing.
what we do. Like, I appreciate it though. I have seen there's a clothing line too. It's all that. That's fine. We can all coexist.
True
Don't
this.
fuck with my podcast.
And we got SNE up in here saying, Egyptian lover, shout to you for turning 60 today.
Egyptian lava.
Egypt
play
is
some
the
music.
place to be. Egypt. Egypt.
We got Kurt the Great up in here saying, Yo, B,
Yeah.
you need to get the Trailer Park Boys in the smoke box.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
That'd be a great smoke.
That-
Hit him up.
Hilarious.
Bring it.
Hit him up.
I met him at that last Champs.
Did you?
Mhm.
Which ones?
All three of them.
Oh, great.
They were there. They had promoting some like papers or something like that.
Interesting.
Should have pitched them.
It was quite the line. So I just was. It was very brief. I really wanted to just meet the one that has the Bubbles. What's his name?
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
And we got a smoker up in here saying, Yo, B, I'm happy that you went to the event last night. That's for hip hop, yo.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's really 50 Cent's his final lap tour, but it is a part of the Hip Hop 50 in terms of what's going on in the year of hip hop's 50th anniversary. In terms of these Hip Hop 50 celebrations, this was not necessarily that, but it was dope nonetheless. We are hip hop, so whether we're a part of these little Hip Hop 50 shows that everybody throws or not, we're a part of it no matter
We
what.
celebrate hip hop every day,
Yeah, we celebrate hip hop at all times.
for sure.
Although we have not been on any Hip Hop 50 show that they are putting on or throwing. No, I mean, and the West Coast kind of dropped the ball because we should have had our own Hip Hop
Definitely.
50
True
shows
that.
down here,
Definitely.
and no promoter, nobody geared up towards that. It was a big ball drop on our behalf down here.
They did it big in New York with
Yeah.
drones, 300 drones.
Oh yeah, on the East
my
Coast they
God.
did it right.
Phew, you should have seen the
Yeah.
drone show. It was amazing. Like what they did. Like the drones always fascinate me the way they look. It's like holy crap how they would
Like
do
a
it.
drone show.
We
Yeah,
got
exactly.
We got to
The
get
drone
our
show.
boy Mac 10 to throw a Hip Hop 50 show here on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Good proper one.
Fact.
He could do it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's always on game.
And we got a Johannes up in here saying, Did you guys see Nebraska volleyball broke the world record for attendance at a women's sporting event last night? 92,000 people attended
For what?
I would love to see
for a
girls in blue
volleyball
shorts.
tournament.
Oh yeah.
Pedro's like, I could watch volleyball all day.
Be there.
That's a lot of people, man.
That is a lot though.
Yeah, look at that.
Can we get some pictures of the girls?
Sorry, but you're gonna has to zoom in on the court.
Right? Then you'll see what the 92,000
Yeah, like-
for.
See the people way up here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty goddamn packed right there, boy.
That's a nice stadium. You could hold a great soccer game there.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Where is it? Canada?
Nebraska.
Where's Missy?
Yeah, they got the space. And it's happening in Nebraska.
And we got Kale up in here saying, I like when Pedro is on the show. Reminds me of a guy I grew up with. So chill and a matter of fact. Cheers to Pedro.
There you go.
Thank you.
Pedro.
Shout out to you.
Here's to the champ.
Mr.
Thank-
Prestige,
Thanks for watching. That's
Champion.
He likes you, dude.
Get the digits.
the Prestige, man,
Prestige.
worldwide.
We got Flea up in here asking, what's the table smoking on?
Oreos.
I was smoking on some tropical zope earlier, and then this joint. Of,
Lemon cherry gelato, you mean?
nah, that one tasted different. That one tasted different. So I was like, I'll shout out the one that tasted different, and then whatever B gave me on this one.
I'm smoking grape cake flour with Skittles papaya rosin.
Whatever you gave me, that's what I'm smoking.
Oreos.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think it's Oreos.
Oreos taste good.
It does. This one you can actually taste.
Not usually a fan of Oreos, so it's got to be the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
A lot of them taste like cardboard.
Yeah, a
It's
lot
gotta
of
be
them don't.
good one.
A lot of them don't look like cardboard.
No, they look.
Yeah, they look
beautiful.
great. You're like,
Beautiful.
oh man, can you believe I only got this for $200? And you're like, I can see why you only paid $200.
So, but if I guess you got the right cut.
Yeah.
Yup.
We got Huggy Farms up in here saying, I just want to thank everyone at the high table for being such an inspiration. Having my first cannabis event in October. Have a safe holiday.
Dope.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
Smoke it up.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke it up.
That's right.
Best of luck to your event.
Yep.
Yeah. Come to mine if it's not the same day, the 14th.
We got Dan in the super chat asking, yo, B,
Yeah.
can you take a hit from the bong?
We don't have a bong up in here. But I ain't hit a bong in a minute. I tend to stay on the joints with the funky fill tips.
Bring the bong down. Yeah.
It's the 6-footer.
Yeah.
Brings on.
But maybe maybe we'll take a bong hit from Excalibur tomorrow on the
Or
show.
maybe bring it.
We'll bring it down here.
Oh, no, remember we're going to be at Woody's
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
right.
Imagine bringing that to his spot.
You get an escort from the police.
That's right. Motorcade.
That's right.
Are you going to bring out the raw one or the one that was like all like long right
I could bring out the other one.
The one that's in pieces, right?
No, I could bring this other one out that no one's seen.
Dun, dun, dun.
You guys have laid the eyes on it here, but no one ever outside of here has seen it. And it's not Excalibur. Everybody's seen that shit. So maybe we'll use that other one tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got Midget Mike in the super chat saying, damn, 50 Cent can't even throw a baseball. He needs to relax.
That was a long time ago, too.
It's frustration. We know.
Yeah. Poor guy. Not a baseball player, he's a rapper.
Got to maintain professionalism, though.
Oh, Mike.
We got Luis up in here saying, shout out to the gang from Everett, Massachusetts.
Salute.
Yeah.
Everett. Salute, Massachusetts.
Cheers.
Man.
Salute, Massachusetts.
Give me a big.
Masshole.
It's fucking wicked, man.
They got some good hash out there, though.
They got good weed, too.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, it's
Yeah, they do.
the hash rosin out there from the
Yep.
strains is good.
Yep.
Bring it.
We got Midget Mike up in here asking, what album is pure perfection from the beginning to the end?
Come on.
So many of these.
Pure perfection.
Next question.
To me, I like one of my favorite albums I could play front to back is
Kodak.
Mac Miller. What is it? Circles? No. Yeah, I think it's either it's Circles or Swimming. I think it's Swimming.
I think
that track.
for me, it's
Fire.
Public Enemy Takes a Nation of Millions
Nice.
to hold us back.
I'll go with It Was Written Nas. I could do that one front to back as well.
Nice.
I'm going to go based on what I've been listening to, and I've been listening to Tego Calderon's El Abayarde album. I think that one's I think that one was like his best album.
How about you, Leezy?
I can't think right now.
You got plenty of time, bro.
Yeah, I'll get back to you guys on that
He
one.
says all of them.
Bring it.
I would say Rolling Papers, Wiz Khalifa.
That was a good one.
All right.
We got a Kale up in here saying, salute to Psycho Lazy. I watched Ice-T on Revolt today, and he said the Beat Nuts are his all-time favorites. Big respect.
Hell yeah, that's love, man. Hell yeah.
Hey, yo.
Ice-T is, man, cool. You know, I was with him in New York hanging out. Trying to get him up here on the show, but
Bring it.
He's got crazy
Yeah.
schedule.
We got Joe Arson asking, was there ever a silver version of the Greenthumb Stundin? The smoke shop near me has one.
Fake.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Silver
was it?
version of the Stundin. Yeah, no. I think it's out there. I thought you meant like a silver version of the Greenthumb Stundin.
Is that what he said, though?
Yeah, that's what he's
I think
asking.
that's what he said.
He's asking, was there ever a silver version of the Greenthumb Stundin?
There shouldn't have been, no.
No, it
That's
would be
fake.
green always.
Always green, yeah.
Then that's fake.
How about the earlier ones? I think I remember the one that Seth Rogen hit. That one was like a kind of silver.
Yeah, but that didn't have our logo on it.
Yeah, he's asking about the green.
There's
Oh,
there's
the
probably a
Greenthumb one.
silver Stundin
Yeah.
Right.
piece, but
They just put the Greenthumb logo on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It was silver green thumb now. Right.
Nah.
Meh.
And we got a Kale up in here saying he just picked up some Temple Ball hash and he can't wait to hit the weed guy until Saturday.
Old school, man. Enjoy it.
Do it, do it, do it.
I like old school hash.
Sure.
It puts me to sleep.
It's strong.
We got a Midget Mike up in here saying, Yo, B, last classic hip hop album in your opinion.
What?
What's the last classic hip hop album in your opinion?
They love asking you these.
Christ.
Last classic hip hop album?
God damn it!
In my opinion?
Public Enemy.
No.
No.
Last classic hip hop album. Shit, man, that's a hard one. That's
Yeah, when do you end it? Like
yeah, like cause when
something could come out now that's an instant classic.
probably Stankonia,
Okay. Stankonia.
one of them Outcast albums. But I mean, I don't know if people considered that all the way hip hop though. You know, it just depends on what. I don't know, man. That's a good one. Get Rich or Die Trying was pretty dope too.
Word up.
I think I would probably go with that one for me.
Okay.
Excellent.
Let's see here. Next up in here, we got Fernando saying, Thanks for the company while disc golfing.
Disc golf. I seen a video of this old man testing out his disc golf inside the house, and he flung it at the TV, and the wife got mad. It was pretty funny.
You
He
see
got
it?
super excited.
You see the old man? I sent you that in the group that no one laughed at. Of the old man who's falling asleep. He fell asleep, goes off the road, throws a tantrum, faking that people pushed him. Forget it. You guys suck.
Nah, I have not.
I'm sending anything to you now. It'll be on here like a month later, you guys.
It's
will
because
laugh.
sometimes when I see it, dude, there's like 20 videos.
I
to
know,
watch. I'm
man.
like, damn.
Get anxiety. 23
Yeah.
unread open videos.
I gotta catch it like right when I see. Oh, Cali Blaze sent a message.
I open your messages. They're
Thank
funny.
you, man. Thank you.
I see him.
Man.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Well done.
And we got Tremaine up in here saying, The moon last night looked so close here in New Zealand. It looked like you could possibly land on the moon right from where you're at.
What was that
right.
blue moon last night? If you had stones, it was a good night to charge them up
I heard about
because it was
that.
a full moon. I put all my stones out last
I
night.
had the best sleep last night.
Yes, same here.
Ow.
Bark at the moon. Amazing.
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 Is it me or do
Oh,
I
behave.
That sounds so bad, Bolton.
Oh, behave. Oh, behave.
Oh shit.
Oh, behave,
So
y'all.
bad, man.
Speaking of Bolton, we got the dude Bonzar up in here saying Bolton looks like a young Dahmer with that jacket on.
Young Dahmer. That's his rap name.
Young Dahmer.
That's his bar name. That his spit bars name.
Yo, Bonzer, give me your address.
Young Dahmer.
Lil Dahmer.
Just want to take a picture of you.
Little Dahmer.
Meet me at the bar after work, Bonzer.
Colton does look like he could be a serial killer after work.
Yeah.
For sure. See that mugshot.
His bars would be every time they ask me for a feature. I'm kind of hungry. I think I want to eat you.
We got Jesus up in here saying, take your Bolton blood test today. Everyone, cholesterol is a silent killer, and so is blood pressure.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Facts.
And we got FO Kid, Big G Dude saying, I got the pleasure of meeting KRS-One and doing a show with him at the Keith Club. He's a real dude, and man, he's a straight shooter. Tells it like it is, and I love that guy.
He is the teacher. Salute to KRS. Been trying to get him here for years. He went to our old spot like a couple times and flipped out on a freestyle like that was ridiculous. But it's been hard to get him over into this spot right here. But we're gonna get him. We're gonna get the teacher. You could also wave him. You know what I mean? Go on his Instagram, you know, and say, hey, teacher, we want to see you on the Dr. Greenthumb show.
Come teach us.
Come teach us.
Knowledge reigns supreme.
Yep. He absolutely killed it that day he came on, man. It's one of my favorite MCs in the world right there. Top 3. Top 3. I think he's one on the top 3. All right.
We got an angry Hooser up in here saying, I noticed that Cypress Hill was always mysterious. I remember them never being on the front of their album covers. I didn't know what they looked like until the first year I listened to them.
Yeah, that was the thing. You know, a lot of metal bands would do that. And, you know, we noticed that more hip-hop groups at that time, the labels had them taking pictures and of them being on the cover all the time. And there was no real concept behind that. So we couldn't lean on like our dark edge concepts if we were on the cover looking all shiny and neat and shit like that. So we decided against that we would do like obscure dark type covers so people could focus on the music and not necessarily on us. And it gave them something cool to look at.
Well done.
And we got Wizward Music up in here asking, when is microphone throwing coming to the Olympics?
That's the next one, man. That's the next one.
Bring it. 50 Cent P. Right there, repping U.S.
Yeah, Cardi.
Cardi got the gold still, bro.
Yep. Cardi and 50.
She got 2 in like a few days, and her second one. Oh yeah, he got 2 in one show.
Yeah.
They both got a 2-piece.
Both our gold
Cardi got
medalists
better
left.
arm, though.
Our gold medalist left-handers are ready to give a toast.
They put a crowd for like, you know, sport.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Yup.
If you could dodge a mic.
You could dodge a mic.
That'd be great if they had people in the stands and people suck so bad they throw into the thing, they hit somebody in the stands, just like it actually happens on the stage.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Accuracy.
We got Double M up in here saying, it's been a minute. Can we get a moment of chaos?
Bring it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God.
Those are my
This
fucking
moment.
Man.
Outlet this craziness. Bullshit. Yeah.
Fuck.
Awesome.
There it is.
We got Mike up in here saying, yo, B and Les, what's your favorite hip-hop memory that involves you and your favorite hip-hop memory that doesn't involve you?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
And Mike, you need to learn how to spell involve. He spelled it with an E.
Look who's giving
Oh my
advice.
God. Yeah, the guy who's talking about how to spell,
Really?
huh? Favorite hip-hop moment that involved me. I believe it was what we talked about earlier, that bungee jump and everybody that was there, you know, from, you know, I believe Drez and Fife and Busta and Salt and Pep, Dream, Tretch, Vin, all those that were around. I mean, you know, it wasn't necessarily we were rocking the stage or whatever, but that moment that we had from that was pretty crazy.
Was Mark Wahlberg there as the Funky Bunch, or was he there as Mark Wahlberg?
No, he was still with the Funky Bunch.
Funky Bunch,
Mark.
and, Marky Mark.
And Tretch introduced me to him.
Yeah.
You know, Tretch was like, hey, man, I'm going to introduce you to my homie Mark.
Crazy.
And I already knew who he was talking about because there was only one Mark in the game at that point. And I'm like, really? And he goes, yeah, man, he's cool. Don't judge him off the shit. I'm like, all right. And sure enough, he was a cool motherfucker, like a real dude. He will whoop somebody's ass up in a second. Got one of them hot tempers and shit back then. Anyway, so that's the moment I was in. The moment I wasn't in, favorite hip hop moment. That's pretty hard. I'm gonna say it was one of the first times or the only time I went to this club called Mars in New York. And it was a legendary club to us out here because we had only heard about it. And when I went, I got to see the tri-level aspect of their clubs, where on the ground floor, the main floor is hip hop popping off. Almighty KG on the mic hosting, and DJ Clark Kent killing the mix like in a way that I had never heard before. And the fucking place is packed. Then above that, the dance hall floor, where it's all like dance hall flavor, and there was no clubs like that in LA at all, especially not with dance hall in that time, right? And then the floor above that, the freestyle floor, where you heard all the fast electronic dance type of shit. It's not necessarily disco, but freestyle.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That time, then it changed the house.
That was dope because I mean, I was there, but like I wasn't a part of like, doing any of the things. I was just like witnessing it. That to me, that was dope. My favorite moment, because especially the hip hop floor, because knowing who Clark Kent was and knowing who the Almighty KG was, and they're both at the center of it.
Dope.
And then all these other hip hop cats that were like there in support of and just in the party. It was pretty crazy. There it is.
We got Herbs1 up in here saying West Coast Hip Hop 40th anniversary is next year. He's saying Cypress Hill should create something.
West Coast what?
West Coast Hip Hop 40th anniversary is next year, he's saying.
Okay. Something new.
Never heard of that.
Me neither.
Yeah, me either.
I guess that's when they're saying hip hop
First
started
person
here.
from the hip. Well, I would assume it's like the first person
Right.
out here that dropped a record, which maybe was Ice-T, right? Or I don't know.
Probably before that.
Could be the Wrecking Crew.
True.
Oh yeah, true that.
Uncle Jam's Army. Those guys. Because Egyptian Lover was out at that time too. Those were some of the first guys, yeah. All right.
We got Alex up in here saying Cypress Hill, House of Pain, Funk Dubious, Psycho Realm, Beat Nuts, and Immortal Technique.
Ooh.
That would be a dope show.
It would be a dope show.
Yes, it would.
Oh yeah.
A banger.
That is not wrong.
Yeah, we done shows with Psycho Rum, and they definitely bring a crazy crowd.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Bring it.
We got Red Skywalker up in here saying Marky Mark, Walk on the Wild Side. That's a great tune.
Word.
Feel the vibrations.
Good vibration.
Feel it. Feel it.
Excellent.
I fuck with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
He tried to get Hasbullah to punch him once, but Hasbullah was like, no.
Because he likes him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one person he wouldn't hit.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I think he got tired of like the
Social media.
invasiveness or then backlash that comes with being in the spotlight.
No
He
shit.
hates cats too, bro.
And he doesn't like people treating him like a little kid. I mean, he's a 20-some-odd-year-old dude, and people are treating him like he's like a fucking baby.
Yeah, but a house cat's like a mountain lion to him, so I hate cats too.
He actually loves cats. He hates the dogs.
Oh.
It's just that one video that went viral, him like kicking the cat.
He didn't kick it. He just like he was mad.
Oh,
he was
he
like,
just
"Hey,
hit it, yeah.
don't hit me!" Like,
Yeah.
and then he just smacked it, and that's it.
That part, yeah. That was hilarious.
Cat community was an outrage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancel his ass.
You hear that, Les?
Hey, gotta smack them sometime.
Yeah.
Kick them around.
All right, next.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word up. We want to thank you for your interactions throughout the show. We appreciate that. We appreciate the love and support. And you coming here and getting down with us means everything. Salute to all y'all. And once again, remind you, check out the mix right after this. B_Real TV is the place. If you got a Twitch account and if you got a Be Real TV membership, BeReal.tv membership, you can also watch the show there. So either one of these two places will be broadcasting. We encourage you to, create a membership on BeReal.tv and utilize all the perks that comes with. And we invite all of y'all. So with that, salute and Cali Blaze.
Shout out to everybody at the table. Insane Asylum 5150s. Definitely catch us tomorrow. That's going to be a great show. Definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, much love to my family and everybody else.
Word up. Shout out everybody hanging out with us. Shout out to the whole crew over here. And if you're checking for Psycho Les merch, go to the psycholesshop.com. If you got the IG popping, go to the psycholes.official. And Psycho Les beats and beer, all that. All right. And we got the show right after this show. So, squeeze.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout out to the Dominator. What's going on, Pedro?
Yeah, shout out to everyone that's tuning in here live. Everyone on the YouTube, the Discord, and the Twitch. Big shout out to Busta Rhymes for inviting B over, and big shout out for B to inviting me over and enjoying some 50 Cent. Cause man, that was pretty crazy. And yeah, follow me at Vote for Dro.
Shout out to everybody who tuned in today. Shout out to everybody who's going to tune in later today. Tonight, we got Psycho Les on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast.
Yeah.
We got some beers. We got some conspiracies we're going to get into.
Right.
Cats.
And not cat talk. He doesn't want to get into cat talk. Also, make sure you guys get your tickets for free for October 14th, the High and Hungry experience at Craft Beer Kings. I got 5 food vendors that I've already featured on the High and Hungry series. They will be vending there. I have over 30 vendors as well. You can get your tickets at highandhungryexperience.eventbrite.com. There are super VIP bags. This is probably the best one you're going to get just yet because we're going all out with this new location. And a big shout out to Craft Beer Kings. Yeah, October 14th. Get your tickets. They're free. So just all you got to do is register.
Real love costs nothing. But remember, you got to give it to get it. Swallow that.